On you go.
Come on. I don't want to part on a sour note. Let's talk. Friends, talk. Tell me about your day.
I let down the woman I love, and she didn't hang about finding a replacement.
Well, at least some honesty, finally.
You want me to be honest? I can't do this. I can't go on like this pretending we're friends.
Look, if I can't give you children, friends is all we have left.
Well, that leaves us nowhere.
Surely you'd rather have me as a friend than not at all.
I don't know.
Are you Mr. Byrne?
Yeah.
You have a concern about Darwin cleaning? Theatre staff notified me.
Could we possibly talk about this another time?
It's just I'm flying to Munich this afternoon.
Right.
It's fine. Down here. Bye.
Faye.
See, this is a problem for us. People just leaving cappuccinos.
That's Mommy in the bed. That is this. And that, I believe, is you.
I can see the likeness. I am honoured.
They keep talking about you. I think you look like Doctor Who.
Really?
That's my favourite. They miss you.
Get things back to normal soon.
Yeah.
I love you.
I love you.
It's one team. Head up to Darwin Theatre over lunch.
No one's available. Everything is being done according to the service level agreement. It's a contract between the hospital and
Yes,
the
no,
NHS.
I know that, but surely there must be a way of bypassing bureaucracy if a surgeon has concerns
This
about
is
the
not
cleanliness
me.
of an
This
operating
is Department of National Health Directive. Deep clean, national plan, all Veronica's focus.
Ah, a diktat.
I'm just following orders.
They tried that in Nuremberg. It didn't work. You're taking Mr. Frisbee up to theatre.
No, we're going for Chinese and then we're off clubbing.
Yes, I've looked at the scan. You can't operate. It's too risky with the invasion. Take him back to bed.
No, excuse me. Who made you the boss?
Call Mr. Hope. He will second my opinion. Take him back. Did you even notice the invasion?
I noticed it and dismissed it. You're being overcautious.
Really, this isn't your ambition in overdrive.
No, he's on his own. He has no family. He lost his wife. I've just given the guy a break. But if you're too nervous to try it...
It's not going to work, Jack. I'm wise to your emotional manipulation.
Lucky I'm great in bed then, isn't it?
One strike and you're out. Take a history from Miss Skinner.
They always said you were a top bloke.
You said Leo hated me.
Yeah, but you could tell he still thought you were a top.
Just be glad Professor Davis is playing squash. We're giving him a second chance.
This is why you got a reputation as a soft touch.
Michael, I'm the boss. I call these things.
Yeah, all right, fine. I'm not going to back you up when you kill someone.
How are we doing?
He's trying the charm.
Oh, well, I'm sorry. Mr. O'Dowd is just learning that...
I'm sorry, it doesn't count for much with me. I'm from the awkward squad.
Acute stomach cramps, temperature fluctuations.
How are we doing with the gallstone medication?
I didn't take it because of the side effects.
Well, I think you find that the side effects are rather less serious than the symptoms that you're experiencing now.
Well, with all due respect, I know it's in your interest to keep me pill popping.
In my interest?
Well, you get a bonus for prescribing them.
I assure you I don't.
Yeah, it doesn't work like that.
Well, you would say that, wouldn't you? You're all closing ranks together with the pharmaceutical industry. The public aren't stupid.
Right. So I take it that you've just been suffering with the problem.
Of course I haven't. I've been let down by the NHS. I've taken matters into my own hands.
And did this involve looking on the internet?
Oh, I know. All that knowledge in the hands of the people. Terrible, isn't it? No wonder you lot are feeling so threatened.
Mr. Griffin, someone here to see you says it's urgent. Complaint.
To write complaint.
I'm sorry. I tried to get rid of her, but my hands were full.
If you could just get Miss Skinner to outline her course of self-medication, I'll deal with this. Patient liaison, right? Oh, hello. I was expecting someone else.
I'm sorry. I had to come to the top dog. It's a big thing.
Well, what can I do for you?
I know you're a big boss of surgeons and I'm only cleansing services manager.
No. Look, we're all in this together. See?
Someone must speak with that Mr. Byrne.
Joseph, What's he done?
I work so hard. I come here, I deal with NHS bureaucracy gone mad. I organize the deep clean, do the mucking in, bring every resource from the whole of the hospital place to help.
And Mr. Byrne?
He was very rude to me. He insulted me. He said I was a Nazi.
Ah.
If Mrs. Devereux needed to be admitted, I promise you I would do it.
I'm not sure it's the right call.
Cardiothoracics is something of a speciality of mine. I've had plenty of cases.
Look, I just want to double check with Elliot, okay? Our LFT show bilirubin of 21. I'm being
overcautious. There is no need to consult Mr. Hope.
There's no harm in a second opinion.
You're going above my head.
Elliot is the consultant.
My word isn't good enough, is that it? I think perhaps it would be easier if you didn't become embroiled in minor phase affairs.
I'm neutral. I'm not getting involved.
But I know you had your concerns about Jack. You haven't mentioned...
You told me I had misconstrued the situation. Now, why would I pass that on?
Even if you hinted it, she'd be devastated. She's very sensitive about Jack, and she thought that anything would occur.
Joseph, for all this diffident, self-effacing chit-chat, you're basically asking me to keep my mouth shut, correct?
I'm asking you to consider her feelings. Faye is very vulnerable, and if you were to...
I'm not going to just let him cry. Trust me. If you read Schlager's work on infantile response...
Look, I'm sorry to interrupt, Elliot. Mrs. Devereux's LFT have been located and...
It's academic twaddle.
And Mr. Byrne doesn't think she needs admitting.
Right, let me have a look.
Sorry to interrupt, but Mr. Rundle's in agony.
As ever, Mr. Byrne is right. We don't need to admit her. The 1987 study suggests that in the first year...
Schlager never listened to this racket.
Exactly, Mark. I know you're trying to lighten Daisha's load, but we can't have the baby on the ward.
We've just got a little hiccup with our childcare.
Well, I appreciate that, but all the same...
Nobody minds.
Really? Have any of the patients mentioned anything?
Maybe a few people.
Look, Elliot, I really would like you to reconsider Mrs. Devereux.
Mr. Sullen, please, could you sign this?
What did you just call me?
I meant to say Mr. Cullen. I know your name's not Mr. Sullen. I don't know why that popped out. I'm sorry.
Look, Mark, I'm sure Mr. Hope agrees that this is no place for a baby.
Actually, I find your attitude pretty old-fashioned. I think that we should all do as much as possible to support working parents.
I agree, but we can't expand that to cover...
I shall take baby Joe and keep him in my office and be of whatever help you need.
Thanks, mate. It's very decent of you.
Raising children is not a curse. It's a privilege. They are not to be sidelined for our convenience.
I'll get Mr. Rumble, shall I?
I'm good to give Mr. Frisbee his pre-med, right?
Sorry?
Frisbee, patient about to go under the knife?
It's been cancelled, too risky.
I was just told to prep him.
By Miss Naylor.
Good to see the surgical team are on top of things as ever.
It shouldn't have happened, I apologise.
Hey, don't apologise to me, apologise to him. Mr. Frisbee.
Ah, Joseph, there you are. Look, I need a quick word.
Yes, of course.
I think there's been a misunderstanding. Either that or you really are a bully.
What?
She took offence at your Nuremberg comment. I think it has bigger implications for her than...
What? It's just a turn of phrase, an everyday turn of phrase. I meant no offence by it.
I know. But let's just be politic. So let's apologise and move on.
That is completely unfair. It is a throwaway expression.
Joseph, trust me, I really can't be seen to ignore this. So a quick apology.
She came crying and you just accepted at face value. Is that it?
Do you want this to go further up the chain?
No, of course not.
So eat a quick slice of humble pie.
Have you seen Miss Naylor?
I think she's scrubbing up.
Of course she is. It's Lindemann.
Beata.
Beata. I'm sorry that my words came across as in any way rude. Perhaps we had cultural differences. Don't mention the war and all that.
I am very hurt if people think I'm a Nazi. To me, that is the worst thing.
No one thinks that. It was purely a turn of phrase that I used thoughtlessly. I'd just come from a problematic theatre case and... Well, it's just one of those days.
Apology.